In this MMS Tech Byte, I will be going over how to set up the grade reporting areas in the parent and student portals. This is the last of 6 Tech Bytes on this setup operation. The setup is done in MMS Generations. We get to our setup through School Management Jobs, Operations, Setup Parent-Student Portal. We're going to click on our grade reporting selection in the left-hand list, and that's going to pull up these 4 areas within grade reporting. If we take a quick look at our parent portal and we click on grade reporting, we're going to see it's kind of spread out. We have our report cards and transcripts, and we have our courses as well as gradebook information. So let's take a look at the first tab. We have 3 different areas that we can activate for the portals. We have our report cards for the website, and this is going to be our traditional report cards as found in MMS Generations. Here I have it set to our report card for quarter 3. So when I click on Recall Settings, what I'm seeing here are all my saved settings from my report card operation within MMS. Select the one that you want to use. I'm going to select my 3rd quarter report card and select item. I got that message because I had already saved my report card for quarter 3. Next, I have a checkbox to activate the skills report cards for the website. Now, this doesn't have a recalled settings because if we are using our skills report cards, the report card project is actually assigned to the students, so there is no save settings to recall. So whichever report card is associated with that student, that's the skills report card that will be displayed. And then I have the checkbox to display the standards report cards. Now that is from our staff portal, and it works similar to the recall settings for our traditional report cards. And these are the settings that I have available in my database. Next is our teacher term notes. I can select to activate those term notes for our parents and students. I can select which term note I want to display, and I can limit it to just the current terms. As they enter each term, I can add that term note to be displayed. Do I want to suppress courses for which no note is entered? Do I want to suppress courses for which neither a note nor a grade is entered? Display associated grade, yes or no? Do I want to use recorded grade or alternate grade? Alternate grade is a field in the valid grades list. If I want to record numeric grades but on the report cards display letter grades, the letter grade would be in that alternate column for the specific number grades. I can enter a grade label, which will display on the tab. And then I have the grade point value group, which would be associated with the grades. And then I have additional options of displaying the teacher's email to include any transfer courses the students may have for this school year, and then to enter a user-defined page title for the teacher's term notes. So I can change that to say, if I'm only going to display one term note at a time, I could say teacher's quarter 1 notes and so forth. Transcripts is something that more than likely only high schools would use. And again, we have our activate, whether we want to turn them on or not. And just like our report cards, if I click on this, I can say I only have 2 saved settings for my permanent transcripts. I would select which one I'd want, and that is the one that's going to be displayed. Another thing to be mindful is that if you have specific settings for just a particular year of graduation, so you have a transcript for your seniors, that is going to apply to all students. So you'll want to have a transcript that would be appropriate for all of your students. And the last is the gradebook, and that is whether you want to activate the teacher gradebook for the portals. I'm going to switch over real quick again, and you are going to see, because I have the gradebook activated, I'm going to see all, if I click on this, courses, this is going to be my gradebook. So I'm going to see all the courses that they're signed up for. If I click on one course, it's going to bring me into the information that's in the gradebook for that particular course. It will also let me know which assignments are due, whether there's any missing assignments, and whether there are any course announcements. And I don't have any course announcements set up currently. And when I hover over the report cards transcripts, I can see the report cards, the skills base, the transcripts, and then the standards report cards. Let's minimize that. And that's it for the grade reporting. We hope you found this Tech Byte information helpful. Thank you.